Good morning, everybody. How are you doing? Want to share some almonds? Pastor Fola, Akinrim Ade, how you doing? Victor Iru, Victor we get till. And Captain Moo, Oshe Baba mi, Mary Gold. Someone said stomach infrastructure diabetes. Quiet there. What were you expecting? After waiting their eyes see for answers. Let me tell you something here. Nigeria is happening to everybody. There is nobody that is not feeling the impact of Nigeria. I cannot even lie. But there are some people that can manage. The average Nigerian celebrity at least can eat and pay bills. Why did they join EndSARS? Because they believe that the struggle was a joint struggle. The struggle was for all of us. When EndSARS flipped on them and their shops were destroyed and they saw the aftermath of it, how many Nigerian celebs want to go and put their head inside protest if it turned the way it turned for Kano, the way it turned for Yobe, the way it turned for Bauchi? I'm asking you. So all those of you sitting down blaming the celebrities, oh, they did not join, they did not join, they did not join, so that they can come and burn their shop again. They say happy birthday to Taste Buds. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you all so much. Taste Buds had a swell time today. So we need to have these conversations and we need to learn to be honest with one another. Somebody says celeb don't get sense. Me from that end, before that EndSARS, I don't get sense. Because you see, some of us be prophets. God, they give us revelation. I remember, I can never forget that day. I took my family to go and watch a movie. It was me and Taste Buds and the kids. Yella was doing fashion school then, before she went to university. She was doing fashion school. So, because nobody had time to be taking her to the fashion school and be bringing her home, now I teach her how to use public transport. I just break her one day, say, Papa, you will learn how to use public transport. Omo, my pikin dey cross road for that main Lekki traffic. They cross them every day. Me, they look and say, no, nothing. Until one day, I had to cross the road. I don't know what carry me go there. I was rushing somewhere and I was late. And I needed to take an Okada. The Okada was now at the other side of the express waiting for me. Something when my pikin they cross for morning, they cross on their way back for evening. I can't dey there, they shake, they go. But that express no easy to cross. So you never crossed Lekki Expressway before. Now I realize saying a major assignment now I give this pikin. Then we'll be good. They drive inside car. My pikin go they wave down for driver. And then tell you that's the day I said enough. Oh yeah, you have tried. Because I just felt that she went to butter school. She was just too butter. So I said, lie. You got to get street sense. My pikin go dey drive inside bus, down for conductor go wave am, she go wave back, say, hey, hello, how are you? I say, How did we get here? Inside say I want street teach you street. Ah, I know see all these butter children. They fit just see one downfall driver where they like, they just fall in love with them. Ah, but I'm different from us. So hustle no dey their brain. Now love, they don't watch out for Netflix. Ah, so she don't go fashion school. Me, taste buds, and the other children were all young that time. They still all these children where they talk now don't they university or advanced level uni, except baby freeze. So all of us we went to watch a movie in the Palms ShopRite. That time Genesis was up before Genesis left. So as we're in the lift, when they said, they don't they scatter ShopRite, my spirit just thought about if they go scatter the ShopRite with the Jack on the next place that they come na Oniru. I just changed my mind. I said, everybody, let's go home. Let's fashion this movie. And waiting save us with that too. Now we enter, we come the house. Stand still traffic. My junction is the junction. Our junction is literally the junction before Jakonde now. So after our junction, you go Jakonde. Jakonde dey front. What happened? Xenophobia attacks in South Africa. What is xenophobia? South African black people, they fight Nigerian black people. Now where the problem starts with that. Our Nigerian men want to retaliate. Now, this problem started on WhatsApp. The problem started on WhatsApp. But a lot of people do not understand that. That's why today they say they want to suspend WhatsApp operation for Nigeria. Just they laugh. I say, WhatsApp. When I come down, finally fool. Because a lot of people don't realize that WhatsApp can be very, very toxic. Nain, what do they call them? Our parents, they take, if they won't send nonsense, now WhatsApp that they use take send out. So, now so that they send out for WhatsApp old incidents. People come, they resend them like say now brand new, like say they happen now. They don't begin to send them. Before you know it, everybody don't see waiting big past their eye. So Nigerians now retaliating to the South African xenophobic attacks. Nigerians come begin to burn businesses of South Africans. They burn all the MTN shop where they see. They come begin the march go ShopRite. Say they no go agree. Say they are doing their brothers this. I just look and say, how can a bunch of people be so ignorant? So the MTN where they Nigeria, are they employing South Africans or Nigerians? You don't forget, say all their staff are Nigerians. The house, MTN don't own a single property in Nigeria. Or I'm not sure they do. So they rent Nigerian man building. So when I go burn their office, the Nigerian man will get the building when you born on call. I was just, as in, Josh Esek wife that time, now she be the reporter for Nigerian Info. She did the site, the report, say, Baba, they don't buy two people onto this xenophobia where they don't understand. As in, you don't get it. The next thing, we dey inside car. One Okada just come say, make I no go there, say that they kill Oyinbo. Taste buds was there now. Now they look the guy say, do I look like Oyinbo? I even talk Yoruba to him. He say, Baba, no go. I won't begin the argument. I remember that story where they talk. They say the antelope, they run like mad person. Now elephant stop and say, hey you, where are you running to? Now antelope say, elephant, you know here say that they arrest goats. Elephant say, wetin con concern you? Are you a goat? Antelope say, you want to explain that to Nigerian police or Nigerian judiciary or Nigerian court system? Abeg, make me at the run they go. The elephant think am. Elephant to begin run. Because before you know it, they go arrest an elephant in Nigeria, say they go carry goat, come. Say all the goats where they want that, they go bring them, come. And they go bring elephant. And nobody will see it as a problem. We say, yes, it's a goat that was wandering. But I be elephants. You see, we even understand antelope and goat. Some people will mistake antelope for goat. In Nigeria, they will mistake elephant for goat. But we have no good idea. Black South Africans, they buy black Nigerians for South Africa. Nigerians begin buy Chinese. I've never seen a more ignorant, as in Nigerians come begin they buy Chinko Indian. They cut one boss, they with some Chinese, they go their own jeje. Normal Chinese, they do xenophobia. Waiting concern me. Police they arrest goat. I be antelope. Nothing concern me. Now so they waka enter the. They said they planked these guys with stick we get nail. And they use and they plank them. See now, soldier na income. Truckload of soldier na income. Don't be say that income. We're there now. We saw when the truckload of soldiers arrived. They come begin flog everybody, mama. Now everybody take calm. Now make us. We even crashed the car that day. Now things was driving. This no be waiting they tell me. We were there. Baba, I pray that you don't experience this thing in your life. We're there, we're panicking. Tracking was not moving. Everybody was panicking. One woman that went to my university, the woman they sell cake. She they drive, they go for her Prado. Make you the hear story. Black Saudi, they attack black Niger. Niger retaliate. Then he now took the next dimension. Ignorance. Nigerians come begin to attack rich people, poor people. As in this Prado, there was no glass left on this Prado. They shattered the whole glass. Control stone enter the Prado. The stone can't hit the girl for leg. This girl no be Oyinbo, she no be Sautio, she no marry Oyinbo, she no be Chinko. As in, it went south so fast. As in, it went from let's go and burn Saudi business to let's attack all the Oyinbos to let's start attacking ourselves. Baba, that's the day I realized that after that, now they come they do EndSARS. They say me I go. After waiting, I see. People cost me time, and so I just they look them. One day I know Waka go there at the protest site. It can't coincide with COVID. That time, EndSARS was in COVID now, 2020. Mm-hmm. After waiting, I see. Now I go wear clothes. Say I want to go join protest with these people where I know say you will start a good thing, but then to get into the hands of people that you have refused to educate. People that think religiously. People that all the content they watch is who's benching who. And then you want to give these people half information? I say never again. That was as in hey. This matter where the talk was like 1999. That xenophobic protest was like 1999. We don't go Dubai, come back now. No, it was maybe 1998 or 90, around that period, sha. So after that, 9 years, I just saw you say, eh. Someone say 1 cent taste but something small. Oh yeah, 10013173226. Zenith. Somebody should help me with it.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to the person.
Thank you very much. Let me know what you sent. It wasn't 2009. No. It was not 1999. It was 2019. That's what I meant to say. 2019. What I was using to time was, I know we went to Dubai in 2019. You understand? So I know it was around that 2019 period. So something went from, as in, make una dey hear, explain it to me how this makes sense. Saudi black, they attack Niger black. In retaliation, Nigeria first started by attacking Saudi businesses that are domiciled inside Nigerian structures. That was already bad. It now gets worse. They now started attacking anything that was foreign. Indian, Chinese. Waiting concern China man with South Africans where they attack you. Waiting concern Chinko inside the equation. Make it make sense. Waiting concern Indian. Black Saudi against black Niger. Una they retaliate. They attack Indian. As in, una get sense. Then after that, the poor now started attacking the rich. The problem with the word rich is it's relative. Anybody richer than you is rich. That's the problem with. So if in your whole life all you have is 100,000 naira, person will get 3 million. 3 million naira, not buy this food. 3 million, not buy this phone. But because he get 3 million, you get 100,000, to you he's rich. Person where they waka for road, person where they drive car is rich. Do you know that there are some cars less than that phone? If you carry 2 million naira, 2.5 million, you go buy a motor now. So person where they waka for road, they look person where they drive car wey no reach phone as rich. That is now the problem with perception. Reality and perceived reality are two different things. So once they go from poor facing the rich like this, for your mind now, if I say make omas or someone say phone na big deal for Nigeria. Even for una abroad, no be big deal. The only difference is when we buy cash down. Unlike you people go they pay $60 every month. Small. I don't know as person they buy phone small. I understand when you buy house small, car small. It shouldn't be phone. Now they try for that abroad though. Someone say people they use phone. Baba they use phone for big man. No? So imagine someone like Mrs. Linda now. If you say, may she go attack rich person, she will go attack Dangote. Because for her, someone like Dangote is rich. But you see, the problem is those downtrodden, they see you people as rich. Baba, forget it. Phone no be big thing for abroad. Phone no be big thing for abroad. I see they see people where they use iPhone 8. I still there plenty. I think somebody good. This abroad when I talk. Say una know say we they do annual Free Nation convention for abroad, and I they see people where they use iPhone 12. So if it is not a big deal, why are you using iPhone 12? Everybody's supposed to use iPhone 15 and Samsung 6 Fold 6. For this Nigeria where we they buy a phone cash down, we get better phones pass now where they stay abroad where the phone are cheap. So it is not, it's a big deal to you people. You people just don't like to agree. No, now they talk truth. Phone na still big thing to abroad people. If not, if I still make all of you begin they show you na phone, you will see some people still use iPhone 13. Mo try am. So no, 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 no. If it's not a big deal, you are supposed to have it. Someone says small children they use iPhone 15. Even the adults where I see, not they use iPhone 15. For that abroad, leave am. Make una leave this thing. This one no enter. Una go just drag on herself. For Nigeria, you see, you also need to understand that because everything is cash down in Nigeria, what is not a big deal abroad will be a big deal in Nigeria. Because everything is cash down. If you see anybody driving a Mercedes in Nigeria, just know that he bought it twice. Anybody you see driving G Wagon, just know he paid the money for two and he paid that money for two cash down. Abroad, person who won't buy that same G Wagon go pay 30%. Can they pay the remaining monthly? So when you go abroad and see somebody driving G Wagon, the person where they drive for Nigeria no be made to. Person where they drive G Wagon for Nigeria, now senior of person where they drive G Wagon abroad. If you not understand, I'll calculate and give you now. Anything you see in Nigeria is cash down. That's why it is a big deal. I think it's outside. Anything you see for Nigeria is big deal. Trust me. Anybody you see driving G-Wagon in Nigeria now senior to anybody driving G-Wagon abroad. Because that G-Wagon you bought in Nigeria, you paid it cash down, you shipped it, and you spent 40% of the value to clear it. So it's like you bought it twice. Someone said that's how folks build credit. I understand. But what I'm trying, you see my problem with abroad people. Una they just like Nigerian people, una just go don't travel cross river. Nobody say una to get sense past them. And they tell you something, they follow me, they argue. I tell you, say, that car where they drive abroad, now 30% you pay down payment. Max half the value. Now German buy 100% for that abroad. Ship them, come pay 40% of the value, if not 70% of the value, to bring them into Nigeria. Not argue am. I was with K Auto Detailing yesterday. He get one guy we buy euros last year, about this time last year. He bought it for 290 million naira. The guy has a Kulinan, has G-Wagon, has mad rides. So that euros, that Lamborghini euros, a lot of crypto boys on the user for Lagos. So the guy say he no like the motor again because too many crypto people they use the motor. say he want sell the motor. Say he wanted to sell it for 400 million. Between last year and now, he wants to sell motor 400 million when he buy 290 million. So when they tell me about it, I say, he goes for used car, he goes see 400 million. Baba, I can't say okay, make I go check the car dealer where they drop the car because the car dealer are my guy. So I go check the car dealer yesterday. They dropped the car on the day before yesterday. I go the car dealer house. I say, Baba, that Euros you see him. He say he don't sell him. So you don't even send the guy the 400 million. Make you dey hear. Person carry 400 million cash. Go buy Nigerian use. This no be Tokumbo. This no be brand new motor. Now, Nigerian used car of 50,000 miles. Cash down 400 million. And I know say that car dealer no go sell less than 420, 430, possibly even 450. So when people they put so just understand that about Nigeria. Anything that looks, you people get all these things for cheap, for free, so you don't have any value for them. For Niger, I sell my Fold 5 now. I know how much they pay me for them. I go still sell them. There are people earning legit. And let me tell you something. This guy does not use convoy. He does not use escorts. He just drives. They drive all these luxury cars by himself. I think one of my guy come ask him say, he say he no offend anybody, no thief anybody money. So why should he be driving with police? We think concern him. So society they different. Not be everybody they do Yahoo. That you see, my problem with abroad people about Nigeria is they believe everybody in Nigeria is a thief. There are legit means of making money in Nigeria. What percentage earn legitimate income to buy G-Wagon? There are many. There are many. There are many. People that they abroad there, they judge. Now walk now. Why would Jay-Z and Beyonce take out a loan to buy a home when they are billionaires? Because of taxes and all those things. Yes, we understand. But you know, be Jay-Z. You are not taking out the loan because you want to avoid taxes. You are taking out the loan because you know if you pay the money full, if you pay the money of that house full, if you pay the money, make everything where you own the way we own them for Nigeria. If they say make you own them, 5 kobo go remain for your hand. What we tell ourselves truth now. A Nigerian man's home is owned 100%. His car owned 100%. His phone owned 100%. I'm not saying it is a better society or a better structure. But respect those people who own their thing compared to those of now where they pay 50 kobo every month, 100 naira every month for 35 years. Put some respect on it. Put some respect on it. Can you buy your house you are living in America? Can you pay cash down? Say okay, push has come to shove. May you pay cash down. May you pay your what is it called? Your car cash down. How much will remain for your hand? I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the system. As a matter of fact, the abroad system is better. Is better because with as you are growing your credit, you can get anything you like. Yes, but look at that Nigerian man. He has paid cash down for his house, cash down for his car, cash down for his phone. Respect him. Some down payments can buy brand new houses in Nigeria. Yes, of course. Nobody's arguing that. But there are also some houses in Nigeria. All those houses for Banana Island side, they cost pass on a house where they stay for that abroad. An average house in Banana Island is about $2.5 million, and it is sold in dollars. That's the problem with luxury. It cuts across. How many of them they stay $2.5 million house for that Yankee way una dey? So make una dey calm down. Person for Alaska now go come begin talk now, go begin say one tackle me. They go come now. All the people for Brooklyn, Peckham, all of them go get opinion now. Just they watch them. Oh, my down payment was $130,000. It's still no build house for Nigeria now. No worry, they go come now from Alaska. You go see all of them, the ginger they come with knife and gun. Hey. 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 No. It's not fair to compare Alaska with Brooklyn. Alaska are like Peckham, Woolwich, and the kind of place where you go. Now how you go compare Alaska with Brooklyn? A downgrade be that now. I know even they try. Somebody says stray bullet don't hit Hollywood. Let's go back to our topic. Let's go back to our topic because na celeb we dey here. I don't go allow na. What I was trying to tell you was perception of wealth is different. Even though person can carry the argument, enter another chapter now, say they use phone post for night. Una go always look for those things where una go jab. And una abroad people go una go collect. Una go collect. 100% una go collect. So just they leave them. So the protest evolved from Niger black versus Saudi black to Niger versus anything foreign, Indians, Chinese, then anything they consider rich. And you see, rich is a perception. They did not come and say, nobody sat down with these comedians. Where's that thing? I mean, that's enough for. Oh, hey, I was looking for my kiwi fruit. Shades of Grey say, a day is coming when we will have this topic and we will give you facts back to back. Nothing concern me. I know they hold any Niger versus abroad debate again. I don't officially tire. They stress me too much. Babe, please help me peel this thing. I don't know how to peel it. We are now. The thing they hungry me. How na they do them before I mess it up? And that kiwi fruit don't dey here since I want chop them. So rich simply means somebody that can afford what you cannot afford. So to the poor man on the street that is protesting, that is looking at the rich man as his enemy, the question now is, who is the rich man? And that's where the problem now starts. Anybody where they use Jeep, a rich man. Anybody where they use motor, we get AC, a rich man. Anybody, Baba, now so this youth went on rampage. Something that started from black Saudi versus black Nigeria. They come begin, they break people Jeep. Then that's not even the final stage, yo. Baby, don't collect this thing from my hand. Drop them. So the stage went from, listen to stage one, black Niger versus black Saudi versus black Niger. evolved to stage 2. Niger versus South African owned businesses. Stage 3, Niger versus anything foreign. Stage 4, Niger poor versus rich, or poor versus perceived rich. Stage 5, looting. It went, in 24 hours, it moved from Niger versus Saudi, black versus black, to Niger versus South African owned businesses, to Niger versus anything foreign, Chinese, Indian, to Niger versus poor versus rich, to all blown, full blown looting. I saw that progression on a smaller scale. For Ibadan, they burn MTN mast, burn the passengers, they burn, they scattered. Baba, I saw that evolution. I saw a woman, her leg don't enter blood because they throw stone. As they told, they enter her GP, break glass, come meet her leg. Okay, so this is how they do kiwi fruit. Thank you, love. The yesterday one, where did you get it from? They have sweet ones like that. Nice, but sour. They slap me. Food is slapping me. It's nice, but they slap. But it's nice. So, I want you guys to understand what I'm saying. I'm going to say, rich people for Nigeria better start sharing. Because if it's up, then go loot in our houses. Maybe you come now. Because the rich man too, they wait. So, look at the progression. In 24 hours to full-blown looting. That day, what saved us that day? The military. They just brought in me and Taste was there. Two trucks, they just drove one way to ShopRite. 2 military trucks loaded with godo. As they come down for that, they just begin the issue slap. Remember? ShopRite was calm within 1 hour. That's the ShopRite. ShopRite Jack-on-Day. Now they go withdraw the troops. So as the soldier go like this, everybody says soldier don't go. They don't begin to loot everything. This is not the people where you want to follow the demonstrate. This is not the people where you want to follow the protest. Now, they cleaned out the whole ShopRite. Cleaned out, as in, people will put their business. As in, do you consider the fact that People, because person gets shop for shop, you automatically believe say they rich. They are the ones paying people's salary, and it's not like the businesses are doing particularly well. Or more, they raid everybody. You just see person they run out with, they go raid all those fast food joints. They run out with bucket of chicken. They run out with television. They run out as in they clean as in like ants. You don't ever see where ants chop something before. Just 1 hour they don't clean. Just the people they drive for road they see people they carry television. Some people they still dey the prison till now for that thing. You know. They come talk say they dey kiri kiri, and they are still investigating. They are still it's still trial, but they've been there for 7 years. Now, so some people take enter Gallo, Olori Bruku. The next they come on the television where they find. They come on the television, come on use and watch Netflix. Police go just come carry am. Who tell you the television carry the person? The two of una. If una get luck, una get money, get lawyer. Una fit dey like 6 months, comot. If not get money, not get lawyer. You go dey that kirikiri from there till now. So I saw that trend, I saw that evolution, and I was like, the most dangerous thing you can do in Nigeria is start a protest with people who do not understand what is going on, who see who see people who are doing better than them as rich. So when the EndSARS protest started, two things that discouraged me. One, it was COVID and coagulating around that COVID period for me was a no-no. Then number two, what I witnessed, not everybody had the luck of witnessing the xenophobic protest, being inside the middle of it. Because I had that experience, I did not treat EndSARS with kids' glove. I was worried about it from day one. As in, we don't go out that whole 1 week where they take do that EndSARS. We just dey our house. We not come out. Then some musicians we will never hear their career since they won't come use them as comeback opportunity. They can't turn toll gate to what is it called? Concert. People we will never hear them sing in 20 years. We will not know say talent still there. They turn out to fun fair. Now they are locking down the economic activity of the country. People cannot go to work. People cannot. No, fouls na artists. Not be only fouls they there now. Fouls na artists we that time they trend. And with some artists that have not, we just see them performing. They don't turn out to performance place. It lost focus. What was the focus at that stage? My question now is, what's the focus of this? You are locking down the economic hub of the country. The governor came and addressed the people. Okay, after as I finished addressing the people, you go house. Abi, they no gree go house. Everything just kept going. Then they now declared there was something that now happened. They now declared a curfew in the government's bid to take things out, because you cannot just continue protesting every day and lock down the economy. Then they now declared curfew. Then they now said they brought in soldiers, and you know how the story went. The next thing, that night, everything just went haywire. Nigeria has not yet recovered from the losses they incurred during that EndSARS protest. It is one of the reasons why the economy is the way it is. It took ShopRite 3 years. It took ShopRite Jack on Day 3 years to come back. As in, we all suffered for it. We used our hand to burn our food in protest of hunger. I saw it live. I'm not saying that the protest was not justified, but my problem is two people that have sense among 100. That means 98 not get the sense. How do you want to control that? Nobody say they loot shop, right? They steal window. When they finish looting the produce, the television, the fruits, they now started stealing window. Inside that EndSARS, I have a video on my phone. I posted it. My friends were fighting. I get one guy. I used to have a friend. It's not my friend. I used to know one guy. Me and the guy were cool. We're vibing. EndSARS now end our friendship because I go post one woman with a catch for ShopRite. She was not a protester, nothing. She just went there to loot. They don't catch her first before for she don't they loot. They don't hold lamb. The day after EndSARS, how did I know there was problem? I was peeping out of my window. I just wake up for morning, my normal 10 o'clock where I wake for morning. I go my bathroom. Say make I go wee you. Now just they hear noise. I just peep out of the window. I see person they push shop cart trolley. I be a ShopRite trolley for main road. That's when I knew that. As in they loot so they thief trolley. What you want use trolley do? That's the only thing where you see. As in that's all you could take. Trolley. If they find this trolley for your hand, what you go talk say happen? Baba. Then we had the mother of all traffic situations. Now, because they buy plenty police, let me tell you what happened there in EndSARS that many of you don't understand. I had this video for a long time until I formatted my phone. They caught two police in Ibadan around Iwo Road Junction. I used to stay in Iwo Road as a kid. Then we moved to Aremo. Then we now moved back to Old Ife Road, Olubadan Estate. So Iwo Road now very central. Anybody wey dey Ibadan know Iwo Road. If they come from Lagos, now one of the first places where you go reach. So they catch these two police. I think they were escort or something, not just normal police. They catch them. They come for fire for their body. When these police come born finish, they come begin to chop them. I ask her that blessing. As in, one guy go cut the meat, on the chew am for camera. These exact words were Eran were yi. If you understand Yoruba what that means, say the guy say Otimuti. Say the guy meat tough. Say him don't drink plenty shayo. Somebody say one use cards take children go school. I think people are mad for this comment section. I swear to God, I'm not making this up. How did we move from fighting against police to eating police? As in, it moved. As in, I was like this. Baby, you saw that video now. She doesn't want to remember. She did like this. We moved from EndSARS to eating SARS in 24 hours. I was like, what? I'm going to ask her that blessing. I used to have that video on my phone. I don't know what happened. My phone had issues. No. I sent that phone by that video by WhatsApp to I think my dad, and then my WhatsApp now crashed. Now WhatsApp now crashed. Nobody said the phone crashed. Do you know this part? You might. I tried to look for the video again. I lost that video. I tried to look for the video again. I never saw that video, but there is a story. Google. Woman, that same police where they buy for that same Iworo Junction. One woman go carry him blockers. Come one use the blockers do ritual. Police come catch her with the blockers. Baba, as in, you guys have no idea. So, but you can actually find the story because the woman come cut that inside the video. You hear the woman say, "About me gear." He was in the video. They now later cut that woman with the blockers. She's still there, Abuja now. They carry the case go Abuja. Just so you know that the video no be fake. Inside the video, I can't remember the woman's face. Say, Eba me gay. People come, they cut the meat of the police. They cut and go house. As in, they share the meat like winch. I'm not making this up. The woman said it on the video, said, Eba me gay, Eba me. Now one guy, they cut the meat, they share the meat. Oh, no. So that woman wey dey say they can't cut the ekpon give the woman. Police can't catch am later. The ekpon still dey her hand. Now so she take enter the case. I will Google you the story and I will show you the story from a reliable newspaper. I will show you this story. Somebody say punches out of it now before encore. I don't know if this is the woman. Ah, gosh, sorry. The story that popped up was Facebook. I don't want to use Facebook. I want to use proper news, at least a reliable newspaper. How I take search for this thing now? Okay, I go show you the story. Make una see, just so you understand. Read the story on Naira Land. I got private parts of roasted policemen as gifts during EndSARS protest. Show that. Show that. These are the people who want to follow the. I go show them for just the watch. I go find out for you. Just hold on. Hey, phone don't follow. Where they try to search for Facebook people. Sorry. Facebook people. Make una no vex so. Just calm down. Don't worry, when I go find them, I go show you. No, it's not Fold 6, so I just iPhone 14. We fall. Let me read the story to you. I found it. Two suspects allegedly involved in sharing parts of, I know, police where they don't born at Abayomi area of Ibadan, your state, have been arrested by the state police command. The arrested suspects were identified as 34-year-old Oluwakemi, a pregnant mother of two. As the person wey get belle dey share meat. They even mentioned their two children. Two policemen, Ajibola Adegoke and Rotimi Oladele, were among the policemen pied and poured fire on in Ibadan during the EndSARS protest. Adegoke and Oladele, both sergeants and attached to Operation B office at the headquarters of the State Police Command at Eleyele, Ibadan, where, I don't want to use the word, the shark by them while going on special duty to a fish depot at New Baggy area. The female suspect is seen in the viral video recording. Reporters at large learned that some of the protesting hoodlums allegedly ate. I watched the video. Let me show it to you. Just read this with me. Read this with me. Read this with me. Can you guys see it? The female suspect arrowed at the scene of the light fire of the policeman is seen in a viral video recording. Reporters at large learned that some of the protesting hoodlums allegedly ate the policeman. Can you see it? In mockery. Are you even reading this thing? Shey you dey see? As in, they chop them. Ha! That was when, for me, no be Nollywood movie, no be cruise. This, I watched the video. I can remember the madman meat thick. And the second part was, the woman was telling guys, then she now said that they gave it to her as a gift. How they give person blockers to you as gift? Simply because you saw that video. I'm sure I sent it because when I was now looking for the video again, because this is something I wanted to keep so that tomorrow story go rise. I wish I can find that video. Now the woman be that way they show with arrow. Now the woman be this. Where she say, make the help and you can see she get belle. You want cut human being blockers. Someone say, please don't show us the video. I sent it to Ada. I sent it to Simply Vic. I sent it to Taste Boss. Taste Boss not talk to me for like 3 days. Say, why I go show him that kind of thing? Me? You must see him so that tomorrow when we talk this thing. Somebody said, when I heard this, I thought it was fake news. I even laughed at the person gisting us. Baba, Nigeria story, they be like fake. The things we they see for this Nigeria. When did this happen? EndSARS 2020. So when I saw this, I was like, I was not expecting cannibalism, but I was expecting a level of foolishness. I was not expecting that we go they chop our so those two policemen they chop them. I was expecting that we would do because I witnessed this xenophobic story. So I was expecting, knowing my people and knowing that we are an ignorant lot. I was expecting that this protest will go out of hand and we go begin to do funny things. I swear to God, even I prepared, was not prepared for still what I saw. I mean, for what I still saw. Then you are now telling me that I should now wear my clothes and come and join the street. Somebody was in Kano, was on a street light, breaking the street light or the traffic light. And I'm asking you, that traffic light, waiting do you? If you burn that traffic light, you break that traffic light, where do you think they will see? Where do you think they will see the money for that traffic light? You are not attacking a politician's convoy of his personal cars. You are attacking government infrastructure that they will still use your money to repair. Let me tell you, whether you like it or not, before they can give you palliatives or food, they will put that street light back there because that's priority. So, how did Baba? I was expecting a lot of celebrities. I remember the way the celebrities came out during EndSARS. When they burn their shop, they see them, they share meat of police. Somebody they catch her with blockers of police. You can't tell them, say they'll come back again, come demonstrate, come protest again. EndSARS would have been the beginning of peaceful protest that achieved something in Nigeria. Look at the turn where it turned. How do you now expect celebrities to wear their clothes and come out again and protest against bad governance? I want us to be honest with one another. If I did not witness the xenophobic, babe, do you know that after EndSARS, the security in, I've never been afraid in Lagos, at least on the island, before EndSARS. After EndSARS, you go to drive the panic, you go to drive the fear. Because all the police ran away. So we were left now. The people that said the police are bad, are they good? That's now the biggest conversation. The people that are telling you that the police are bad, are they good? Shey Cannibal better police as EndSARS bad rich? Is Cannibal better than EndSARS? Abi SARS? My problem in Nigeria is we think we can use evil to replace evil. Baba, now so police run comot road o. Ask me and Tazeball, if we comot like this, once 5 o'clock don dey knack, I go begin agitate. Let's go. I don't want to be in traffic. Let's go. I don't want to be in traffic. Abba. So, witnessing all that, I'm not saying the protest against bad governance is bad. Though. No, it's a perfect. But you see, who are you protesting with? These same people want go cut person Ekmo. Now this was you want go follow the protest. Waiting you define and waiting then define are two different things. As in, they share two policemen meet, so they everybody carry take away, go house, take away park, everybody for that scene. I can show you the picture of the people now. You think that the protest people have abroad? You think that's what we want to have here? See all of them. They share the meat of the police. No, I'm not showing them the meat. There's no they don't share the meat finished. No meat remain for this video. Now those you will just see where born and then everybody there and people taking picture. Somebody say Peter Obi will make a better place. Shut up there. How? Peter Obi that was Abacha's port general manager. And Abacha is still returning our money. Make una dey calculate things now. That's why Kenneth Okonkwo said none of them, Obio, Atiku, Tinubu, will make all of them retire. May they bring young people. Why they tell Tolu to calm down? Leave Tolu. Tolu don't do anything. Nigeria is still better than Alaska to raise children. We all know. Leave it. Ah, marry children go give polar bear chop. Abeg, please leave Tolu. So, Daddy Freeze, why do you look down on Peter Obi so much? Is it because he's an Igbo man? It's because you don't have sense. And it looks like you inherited it from your father, who also does not have sense. And I don't think your mother has either, because they say now woman, they dilute senselessness of man. So to say your mama gets sense, for dilute your papa won't come born you will go get small sense. I don't like Peter Obi because I saw his ineptitude from the beginning, and his followers are too toxic. Two things. Peter Obi not fit do am, because he doesn't have a succession plan. That's why Anambra is where it is today. Every government is coming to fight the previous government. Is that how you think you can grow anything in Nigeria? No matter what good, I'm not saying he did not do good in Anambra, but no matter what good he did, he had no succession plan. Peter Obi is me, in my own opinion. And me, he did well for 4 years, and after that created chaos. And if you use that to compare Lagos, in Lagos, Tinubu did okay, handed over a succession plan to somebody who continued the okay he did, and over the years, Lagos has grown tremendously and continues to grow. Succession plan is vital in politics. That is one thing Tinubu has that Peter Obi does not have. I'm not saying Tinubu is good. For me, Sowore is good. But if I were to choose between Obi and Tinubu, I'm not sure I will pick Obi. Because Obi will come there for 4 years, talk plenty, do a lot of desgi, and then no succession plan, and he will go out, and then the next person that comes, what's he going to do? So for me, it's Sowore. After Sowore, either Atiku or Tinubu are good enough. Obi for me, as he come third for that election, that's so he come for my rating. Not because he might not have worked. He might have worked for 1 or 2 months, not have been able to carry anybody along. He will think that it is obedience on Twitter that will help him run the economy. No. He would have come, done 1 or 2 good things, but then maybe communicated better than this government. But then what is the succession plan? In Nigeria, you cannot fix anything in 5 years or 4 years or 8 years. So since he never had a succession plan in Anambra, how is he going to have a succession plan in Nigeria? So he go not do this give small, I add people small, then he will come out 4 years later because they will come out am. So what's the use? Me none of them is good. But for me, I will, and it has nothing to do with the fact that he's Igbo. I don't get problem with Igbos. I like Igbos very much. I'm not just a belief so if you're on Nigeria. And I think I'm entitled to that belief. Somebody say all Nigerians need is military. I disagree. But this our government that is there now, can they also learn to be more communicative and then learn to manage the optics? That is a big issue we have. Obi will get there, see the problem Nigeria has, and run. You think Nigeria is easy to run? You will see that he will take off. You think his campaign, this Nigeria went all well. Somebody said Obi made Anambra a paradise. Really? Have you heard of Okwizu SARS? The worst SARS in this country. Anambra SARS, Okwizu SARS. Have you ever heard of them before? Those ones, when you enter there, that's the end. Ask anybody where they Anambra. I just give you one instance. I'm not saying Obi did not do well, but you cannot say it turned Anambra to paradise. Have you heard of Okwizu SARS? Anybody here? Okwizu SARS. Someone say paradise, but meanwhile, all of them are they Lagos. I'm not saying he did not try. Obi did well in Anambra. The problem I have with Obi is Obi had no succession plan. And that is why it has been chaos after him. So one person coming to do well for 4 years or 8 years is not good enough. It's not good enough. Pop Dwayne said that the free is go sleep abeg. Is your father sleeping? Your papa wey dey plan where you go wan go rob this night with a fellow armed robbers. They do prayer meeting now before the robbery. Make me I go sleep so that I no go fit catch your papa abi. You no go better for you and your mama. You no go better for your mama wey open leg for your papa. Where they take born goods. Olori buruku. If I see you for my life again, how dare you tell me to go and sleep? Are your parents sleeping? Hunger agree your mama sleep. I'm robber where your papa wan go rob, he gree and sleep. Not come my life ever talk nonsense again. So make I just bring two people, make they talk. I don't talk my own. Today don't end. When I don't enjoy the comment section. 508 people watching live. I'm going to say Nigerians will suffer in the hands of, they will suffer in the hands of anybody leading them at this stage. Because Nigeria self not pure. I'm almost tempted to join Tolu in Alaska at this rate. Say make I wear cloth, go join Tolu. The way Nigeria be now. DF, where do we go from here? One day Alaska new. From where we are now, Alaska standard. Godfatherism is what Tinubu is practicing. I agree. But it has yielded results. It has yielded results. I saw Lagos grow from 2020 till today. Slow and steady. It not grow like Anambra grew like this. And then Lagos has been growing like this. Slow and steady. Somebody say, make I no go Alaska, say the crime rate they high. Tolu. Tie bon. Tolu, where is Tolu? Make una help me call Tolu. Tolu, they say, and I wanted to come and join you. Someone said, before Tinubu, there was Lagos. Keep quiet. You live in Lagos. I've lived in Lagos for 2001, 23 years. I can tell you for free that the Lagos before Tinubu can never be compared to the Lagos after Tinubu. That time to go from Lekki to Victoria Island, you go pass inside bush. Like say you want to go hunt. Una go just day one place, they talk nonsense where una no know. So I say na Russia get Alaska. No, make una leave Tolu. All of us would go join them now. Oshodi will be like little Dubai now. You don't see Oshodi that time before. Especially Oshodi under bridge. No. So who won't come talk? I want something mild. I don't want a full-out political debate. Just some small gistings. Make I take end. If I bring Tolu now, Tolu is actually living in Russia. She not just know. Tolu is actually a Russian babe. No, I said don't bring Tolu. Okay, let me bring. I just want to bring one person. I don't want to make this comment section scatter, make it the turn into political, full-blown political warfare. Kelvin. When you say an Omwali. Kelvin. No be your papa born you. You are your mother's boyfriend's son. You no get sense. Them don't bribe me. Who bribe me? Your papa. You no go better for you. Please talk, Jare Marigold.
Good evening, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, my darling. How are you doing?
It's your life where they give me luck. Hey, God.
Somebody say go dash taste once money. I never see anything. No. Now so they go talk.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
What?
How
Am
are
I
you
hearing
doing?
my voice?
Oh yeah, tell me.
I can tell
You can sell what?
my voice.
Your voice is cracking. I don't know why.
Eh, hold on.
I'm trying to bring you Bongoli, but it's not working. Let me bring Mrs.
Hello.
Linda. It don't take since we see Mrs. Linda
Can you hear
face.
me?
I don't know what's wrong. I can't bring in too many people. I'm trying. Let me bring Sarah and Tolu. Tolu, they always enjoy Tolu. I don't send Bongoli request. Bongoli, I don't send you request. Why I say bring Tolu and Mrs. Linda? They not born them, make they come. They go run. Tolu don't run. It remain make Mrs. Linda run now. I go announce when she run. I don't say I decline. Now comment section warriors. Now where they get power with that? Sarah don't join you. Mrs. Linda, will they find
That
you?
is face. I need to show my face to be the challenge now.
Why?
I'm in the middle of a lot.
Doesn't matter. Your face will always be fine. Ola Merus just pop me a money gun. Pop my money gun. Oh. Pop my money gun. They say
I don't know if I
okay,
can just
Miss
drop.
Linda is unable to join. Okay, nobody say she run. Normal Miss Linda they run, but this one she's
Okay,
unable to join.
Bogoli is saying you should try again. No.
I've tried him. He's not working.
Bongoli say you say.
It's not. I've tried a lot of people. The ones that you are seeing here, those ones enter. Let me try Femi Aderogba and see if that will work. Bongoli is not working. I've tried. It's not going. Mrs. Linda is not going. Tolu declined. Tolu actually would have gone, but she run. Winch. Hey, finally one person don't fit enter. Instagram they worry me. This guy just the hard way to see as Femi the fresh these days. Eh? And PDP no day in power.
Yeah,
So imagine say PDP can't day in power. You go all around like football.
I've actually been in Dosha. I think that's the reason. Good morning, Daddy Freeze.
Good morning. So what are your thoughts? 5 minutes,
Well,
make we come out.
I've actually listened to your conversation and I love how you presented the EndSARS case of a thing. And I believe that was actually what Oli has been talking about or struggling for regarding the protest of a thing. One thing there is that I felt the EndSARS stuff got escalated by the abroad influence. That's also another factor and what played the role. We all know that protest in Nigeria or protest anywhere is a timed protest, whether 6 hours, whether 4 hours, whether 5 hours. But it got to a stage where the Aberdarian, where they keep telling us that, these people, they were able to stay at that toll gate for a certain period of time that is going to actually get the attention of international organization. Like, people should persist. And, that was actually how the EndSARS protest, turned otherwise. So I think challenge or what we just say over here is that we understand that you are abroad. We understand that you are likely going to be civilized than us and get something more better than us. But sometimes the way you communicate things, the way you incite people in Nigeria, it actually has a huge weight on what they do and how they do. Because I've been on some lives whereby some people will just be talking. They will say Nigeria are coward. They cannot even fight for themselves. They cannot do this. Why can't you all go on the street, protest, blah, blah, of a thing? Which is not normal. We have to manage how we have conversation around protests.
Make them
in
come
Nigeria.
back house. Make Tolu come back from Alaska, come protest now. They go there, Alaska, near Russia. They give you idea of how to run your country.
So that actually made the toll gate of thing to got escalated. And there was actually a misconception about the toll gate of a thing. I want Nigerians also understand that that toll gate was actually, that road was actually built based on bond. A road built on bond is different from a road that was actually built, from normal government revenue. This road has actually been assigned to a company, and maintenance and everything, have to take place. Fine, things happen on that place, in that place, we understand, but that doesn't mean that Nigerians should just use that as a center. And my sister talked about something yesterday, which, I believe by now, if Bongoli will be sincere, he should have seen that particular news. When she said some people were being paid to protest, to be anti-protest for the protest. And Bongoli said, where are the evidence? Okay, now, we saw a video trending yesterday. And that video was a video of that guy that was in the midst of the anti-protest, or protesters. And they asked him questions. He was meant, to why they are in the team of the anti-protesters. But unfortunately, deliberately or indeliberately, he associated himself with the protester, where he said, things are expensive in Nigeria. We can no longer afford the cost of things, blah, 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 of a thing. At the end of the day, it got this issue that politics and protests in Nigeria, some people are against it because they are being paid, not coming from their mind sincerely. So, Bongoli, I believe if you have seen that video, you will not agree with Mary Gold that I claimed yesterday not actually come. It was don't forget she's on grant. You are over there, advising Tinubu for us, which I understand. So a scripted anti-protest stuff is not an original thing we want right now. That's number 2. And number 3, I want to actually say regarding this protest of the thing, Bongoli, if you also have to be sincere right now, to see a reason why participatory governance has to be key. I actually watched some of those stuff that were happening in Lagos yesterday. You can see that we had the protesters being organized, and we had the police or the security officers around them, guiding them and ensuring that things were done appropriately. That's what we have actually been talking about, that protests may not get out of hand if the government, they actually get things done appropriately. They make the security available and things, went perfectly. Now, to Kano, Bongoli, now, and that was why I want to react to what I said at that time. To Kano now, don't forget that what happened yesterday in Kano was what also triggered the looting in part of Southwest during the EndSARS. That building that they looted was reported for years, and the facilities were there, and it was not put into use. The looting that came place during the EndSARS that eventually escalated at the end of the day was because there were reports that our politicians, the palliative they had, they placed somewhere, and they were waiting for Ileya Ramadan so that they can distribute all those stuff. That was how that thing actually got triggered, and eventually, it got escalated. I didn't think the government, the security agency were also adequate with what they were doing. They wouldn't have gone to that level. Now, what am I saying over there? If we look at why the Kano went otherwise, is a function that there was no participatory governance in place. What I mean by participatory governance, people are not expected to protest and be moving anyhow. They are expected to be organized. It's either there is an area and hear their mind.
Femi, I want to ask you one question. Sorry.
All right, sir.
Where are you now?
Kwara State, Ilorin.
It can't be like say you did Canada. Oh boy, Niger good. Continue waiting they talk.
Okay. Now, the point there is that there should be centralized or location or designated area can actually protest. Now, if the government, they were actually sensitive, one thing is that they said, you will be a fool if you make a mistake and you keep repeating that mistake. Now, if government wants to actually avoid such mistake that happen, we have what we call CBD. by geography, central business district, they can always discourage people from having their protests in those areas, CBDs, because if anything gets escalated, we know that eventually that will be the target area. But I didn't mean there are other areas are not actually the CBD. It will be good. There is nothing bad there. Now, Bongoli was talking about Kenya yesterday. I understand that Bongoli is an historian. He loves history very well, and I appreciate him for his history. Just that there are always miscarriage of truth in some of those things, he do say. Now, Kenya case is a big difference from Nigerian case.
Kenya, why is that?
Okay, number one, before now, there were actually issues among the politicians. Some people in that system, they were already complaining that they've been shortchanged, that they were the one working for the president, and eventually they couldn't get a post. That protest we are talking about Kenya was politically motivated. It was because of some cabal system. They were the one that did RNG. That's number one. Number two, Kenya's stuff also came because of the fact that the president was not sensitive to the demand of people. They were complaining that things were tough for them, and yet the president still went on to bring a tax cut. Now, what made the difference between us? Now, number one, the difference between us is that, number one, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu actually, when he entered in, what's it called? That should be 2022 or 23, immediately told us subsidy is gone. And we also had the twin policy floating of the naira, the exchange rate. Those policy, many people actually, reacted to it. But despite that, they keep managing. But they felt those who are beside President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, they were not actually giving president the actual situation of things. And they felt if they had to go to protest ground and they communicate directly with the president, he's going to hear them. Now, in the case of Kenya, when the Kenyans were actually protesting, there were no one to even come and address them. If Bongoli actually, followed the updates all through Nigeria, one of the governors that I find most useful and I can praise right is Governor Demola Adeleke. You can go and confirm it if I'm lying. Governor Demola Adeleke did something marvelous yesterday, and that was when Daddy Freeze was talking about communication and optics. What did they do actually? Number one, they told these people that, okay, if you have to come for protest, you are meeting at Mandela Grand, I've forgotten, Freedom Park. When they came, they allowed them to actually make their demands known. Then a lawmaker in Osun State, the speaker was not available. So the speaker actually sent a representative. Then the speaker spoke to them that, oh, you Nigerians, we've had your demand. We've noted them down. We are going to go back to Governor Demola Adeleke, and we will tell him that these are what you guys said. Please and please leave the protest ground peacefully and converge tomorrow. And all those people, they clapped for Governor Demola Adeleke. What we are saying is that when there are need for protest, it's also important for the leaders to also, if they are not there, they can send their representatives at least to show a sense of association. So I give it to Governor Demola Adeleke. He did a fantastic job.
But Wike also said he was ready to negotiate too.
Who?
Wike.
Governor Adeleke.
No, Wike.
The difference between is this. Wike has actually been against protest from day one. When Wike this no be joke, these people are actually serious what they are doing. He now started to have a change mindset. But from day one, they've actually they've been talking about protests in Osun State. Governor Adeleke has been associating with these people and communicating with them time to time. He even made them to understand that there are some people that have to do some exam, that you share that exam until they are able to, complete the protest. So that was what made the difference between Governor Wike or Senator Wike or Minister Wike, that's previous Minister of State, to the Governor Demola Adeleke, who is a governor in a state and is understanding and is sensitive to the demand. He also did a great job because I followed that protest of Lagos very well yesterday, and I could see that there are change procedures of how they organized the protest yesterday. And this is what we avenue to start WAR. We rather say that protest is an avenue to communicate. When the representative of the government, who are senators, the ministers, they are not doing their job as expected, we can have direct communication to Mr. President. Don't forget, when Mr. President was contesting, even when we were saying blah, 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 of a thing, don't forget that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu told the whole 36 states that time. Are we now saying, Bodoli, that it is any time they needed our vote that they will be on ground, even when it was not easy for them, they will be on ground? Are we now saying when things are not working for us appropriately, that is when our people, our leaders, they choose as if they are governing animals? But let me just not.
Then, please, if I'm allowed to talk, I don't know. Before I go off, I'll just say something briefly. I like it's coming from this protest comes. We can look at it from different perspectives. The area I just want to mention quickly, because since I'm not coming on visually, let me just quickly say something about the people that are protesting. Now, there are different people that will come out to protest, and they are coming from different mindsets and mentality. Majority of these people, they don't appreciate the essence of a peaceful protest. They are, aside the fact that they are actually already frustrated or there's hunger in the land, the level of their reasoning, their mindset, and their mentality is such, and this is not something you get overnight. This is something that's built over the years. That's why they say most of the leaders are promoting illiteracy so that they can make use of these people when the time comes. So how do you tell we are talking from a more civilized point of view. How do you tell somebody that does not know better as to the essence of a constructive goal when it comes to protesting? Ensuring that you act within the ambit of the law when you are going out to protest. So there is no way a peaceful protest will actually take place when there is a mixture of the people that are less exposed or less civilized are more. That's why what is happening in the north is taking place. So the challenge has to do more with the mindset and the exposure of the people. When the few people that are coming with the purpose of doing a peaceful protest, it can be hijacked by those that have an ulterior motive or those that do not know any better. How do we then manage it? Those that are going with the main purpose of achieving a peaceful process, how well can they coordinate the rest? How well can they educate the rest? If you even try to educate those within your team, how about the ones that are vulnerable that can be used by the opposing party? There are few people that are there, they are ready. No matter what you tell them, they will tell them that, no worry, now 500 then give us. Now waiting we go chop today. If we no chop today, how we go chop tomorrow? So I go collect that one, do anyhow. It's because they don't know any better. So when there is illiteracy, there's, what will I call it, setback in their mindset. How do we handle this? You are talking from amongst the few that understand the intrigues, the essence of communication. Some of them would even say they don't even want to hear anything from the government and let everything just go bad. Let us destroy everything because they don't know any better. So the question we should be asking, how well can we enlighten ourselves? How well can we come together to ensure that there is a peaceful protest? Because the mindset of the people, as you are coming out, that's how some other sets are coming with the purpose of just coming to cause destruction. Because they feel they are not doing well, whether it's even due to their own laziness, they don't care. Let everything just go bad. That is why it's always a risk to come out for a peaceful protest. Even if you have a good intention, there are other people that are coming out with the purpose of just coming to cause destruction. And that's what they will face. Any opportunity they are into that. And you can't tell me that such thing will be happening and the security agencies will be there and they won't try to stop them. Of course, they will try to stop them. So at the end of the day, it's going to be like, oh, the police is attacking the protesters. Look at what's happening. I saw some videos on Lugbe Road. People driving on the road. some people are just attacking. I know that they might not be those for the peaceful, but they say they're also protesters. They are attacking those on Lugbe Road, destroying their cars. What do we make of that? Can any civilized, sensible, educated person go and do that?
My sister, good morning. Please, where are you? Where are you? Sorry, are you in Nigeria? I just want to ask.
I'm not in Nigeria at the moment.
Okay. I have to ask that question.
Why?
No, as in what you said, everything is true, but some of them are really
I'm not
true.
in Nigeria. Does not mean I don't know what's happening in Nigeria. All my people are in Nigeria.
Because of the question she has, you see.
Sorry, you were mute for a minute.
Okay, can you hear me now?
What you? Yeah, I can hear you now. What did you say?
I can answer you based on why she's asking that question. You see, there is intelligence where actually online. And
you are cutting off. Maybe she should talk. Your audio is not too clear. I don't know if it's me. But
everybody else should mute when Femi wants to talk. Let's all mute.
Am I audible now?
Better.
Yes, I understand your point 100%. But why Mary Gold was actually asking the question is that, you see, what we are talking about, there are some information you by not being there, and there are some information you gather by being there.
If it's from that perspective, it's wrong because I've experienced protests. I was there during EndSARS.
You're outdated.
I'm not outdated because I have people on ground. My people are there.
Wait, I told you now that you are outdated. Why I say you're outdated? There are so many reasons for it. I mentioned Lagos. Lagos that Bongole has actually claimed is going brutal. Things went peacefully yesterday. Oshu State that people, they were doing a lot of things. Things went peacefully yesterday. Now, let me answer your question. You see, I agree with you that when we are talking about protest, there are some people who are actually going there with ulterior motive. Now, if you heard me, I said one strategy they are doing right now is that when they want to do protest, it's being controlled by area designated for people to go and protest. That's number one. Number two is that some of these people you are talking about, they may not understand the economic term, but they understand the street language. They understand what hungry means. They understand when I do Okada and they are collecting taxes from me and I don't see solution. All these people understand it. Now, in a place where things go out of hand, that's why I told you that is not the place of law enforcement officers. There is easy procession. When people are going somewhere, there are always law enforcement officers at the front, left, right, and at the back. So there is no way someone even wants to do nonsense that they will not control him. But the problem we're having with that issue you're raising is that is an open ground protest. Open ground protest is a protest whereby there is no law enforcement officer. Everybody just they do the way they like, and that's what you saw happening in Kano. But the protest has not.
I'm not only talking about Kano. We are trying to digress, but I'm still on track with what I'm saying, and I know what I'm saying.
Sorry,
there is no justification. You are trying to digress, and it's unfortunate some people are falling for it. I know what I am saying. I know what I'm saying. So I'm not talking about only Kano. I'm talking about the general issue when it comes to protest.
This is what I said.
Your audio is. Maybe we should hear from the lady.
Hold on. Yes, you will hear. Let me give you. Kano is a popular example. Whenever you are.
I'm not referring to Kano alone because when looting takes place, looting and destruction is not only in Kano.
When they call protest, good morning everybody. When they call protest, they have three types of people that plan this protest. One, the thief and the armed robber, Agbero. These are not the people that the government pays.
Good.
These are not people 1,001 boys. Government no.
Exactly.
No them. It's not everybody that government pays. In fact, let me just tell you, the ones that government pays might not be the one that comes to steal and destroy cars.
I'm not even talking I've not even talked about government paying anybody. I'm talking about illiteracy and mentality.
I know. I'm just saying.
Okay, accept that. So I'm not relying on only government people that looters, people that government pay.
I'm just saying they have these boys that normally they vex them. See, when you're in Lagos, and you are in Lagos, and you are driving a G-Wagon, you go see Okada man with anger.
They go just vex. Why you drive better car? Tell me.
For no reason. Now, these are the people that will come outside with, this is the time for us to rob the rich. And they will come outside in thousands. Those ones, but they will act like they are coming to protest, but they are not protesters. Now, they might not have people like anti-protesters that government will say they should go and stop the protests. That one take their own corner. Now, they will not have people that the government might actually pay money and say, go and destroy or distract, go and cause calamity in the protest. These are like different type of people. Everybody is all called protest.
There are even more. We can't mention the different categories. There are more.
Now, the people that goes to Luther, these people are the ones where we say of course they are illiterate. They are pained. As I them, they are pained.
Wow.
They are pained that you are driving. They are not driving. So they'll use opportunity. They feel like if you are driving a car of 3 million naira, they don't know the price of the car. So this car is 3 million. As long as you are driving, you are rich, they are pained. And as long as you have a shop and their wife, they fry akara, you have a shop in ShopRite, they are pained. And their target is to go and loot you because they feel like you have
down
money.
To their mentality.
Because of mentality. Now, this protest, this things that is happening, it can never stop as long as there's protest. Anytime they call on protests, you see this false, in fact, many type of protests will come. And even in 10 years' time, protests can that was why the government was like, no protest, which I understood. That's why the government said no protest, no, because they know that things will destroy. People that are destroying street lights now, they feel say they wicked the government. That is their plan. Oh, will they try to wicked
their
government?
mindset?
That is their mindset.
People with poor mindset, you can't change that by just a singular conversation with them. It's not just about
and never be a peaceful protest. Take it or leave it. Okay, when the last protest came, during that EndSARS thing, they came to our shop in Ikota. These boys, they are not putting our shop. They find for waiting boys. They enter Ikota. They do. They came to they were plenty. These boys come with like, they're like, I don't know how many. They're like more than 300 boys.
Yeah.
They started coming to estates. Tell me, those ones protests that he must give them money. They came to our estates here that we must give. Is that one protest first? They came to our police station at Ajaye. They call it protest. So they are fighting. They now enter the police station, collected guns. Policemen come they run. They come they wear policeman uniform. They go enter our estates, demanding that we should give them about 1.5 million naira.
Is that protest? Is that now protest?
Now we be the poor. Now we go suffer. This is called protest. So they have to write the forum. So at this time and they have some people at that point that was protesting in toll gates. That's the normal people where they carry signboard. Hey, we no go agree, we no go agree, we no go agree. So protest can never be peaceful. Not only in Nigeria, anywhere around the world. I see protests outside where they are protesting and they will loot Samsung. This is not just only in Nigeria that they will loot Samsung, police will tear gas. That's why nobody likes protests. Nobody wants protests. But that's the only way that people can come out and express their pain.
Of course.
But like people are coming out to express their pain. The ones that are hungry. As a day like this now, you day abroad. People where they village, where they go they vex say you day abroad. Now so it take people that sleep under the bridge are not even happy that people that stay in this house, they will say see them. If they see any opportunity, they will hurt you. Some of them is part of wickedness. Some of
Yeah.
them might just part of, and some of them ready to die. They go say, "Wetin I dey do for Nigeria? Make I buy go," and they are ready to hurt you, all because they are driving the car of 15 million. Not be about it's just protest. Is just something that it must turn violence, not just in Nigeria. Not just even in that South Africa when they were doing that Xenophobia, they were able to destroy the South African cars, destroying their shop, thinking that they are destroying Nigeria. And they are looking.
Even though you've identified that, all these things you've identified is still what I have just tried to say, that these are factors. But I'm going to end by saying it is still not a justification for us to embrace the fact that there can never be a peaceful protest. There might not be. Can I just finish? I'm talking about my own ideology. It's an open debate. So we all have our own mindset. To my mind, there can be a peaceful protest. But whether Nigeria can get to that point is still the question. There are still systems and societies. Because I said it's not a day's job. We have a long way to go. Does not mean that peaceful protests don't exist. If you're saying it does not exist, it then means that we are promoting that mindset that it must always end in crisis or in destruction. There can be a peaceful protest in a system whereby it's from day one. People have the right mentality and the reasoning, training, ethics, and standards from day one. This government has a role to play. The people have a role to play. It's not a day's job. So even though we have stable
protesters. You know what Wike was trying? You cannot tell the protesters.
Even though we have tabled out differences.
The only way there can be a peaceful protest is when you tell them, everybody go to this primary school and protest. Everybody go to this place and protest.
Even at that, if there are people with frustrated mindset, it will still not be peaceful.
That's why
even at that, I'm just trying to round up. Even at that, if there are people with frustrated and wicked mindsets, their reasoning is already wicked. It still does not change it. They will go to that place and they will still go and curse amen. What I'm just trying to say is that I don't want to promote that mentality. That's my personal. Everybody is entitled to their opinion. I respect your opinion. I respect his opinion. But to my mind, when people are well refined in their reasoning, we start from the nurturing. It can get to the point, and there are systems where there are peaceful protests. The fact that I'm mentioning all this does not mean that I am not coming to a particular point. I have a point where I'm going to, and that's why I'm not going to stand by. They can never. They can. It's just that it might take a while for us to achieve it.
It's just like you are saying in a different way. When I say you are saying what I was saying in a different way, is that if I get your points right, this is what you were saying, and why Mary Gold came in. You were saying that there are some of protesters who actually go to the protest ground with that gets your point right.
I mentioned that because Daddy Free said everybody should mention to state their own view about the protest. I'm stating my own view.
There is an issue of confidence. I was asking a question. I never really your thought is your thought.
No, but you did. You opposed my thought in your own reason. So I just tried to. Sorry.
I consider an element of confirmation bias from what you were saying. This is what I said. Let me repeat I said, do we see that there were a mix of peaceful protest and protest yesterday? That we have the place of Lagos and Osun where we have peaceful protest that we can take a cue from deep evolving when it's having peaceful protest. And I said, we see that there were some places where we don't have peaceful protests, that if other people or other they can learn from Lagos and Osun, then you had a dynamic to that particular conversation. You now said, how can we go about those who are not educated to really know that if they are going for protest, this is what they are going for? I said, if we have to go through that route, we have to go through local Because we have to identify these people by their association. We have the Agberos, and that's what Mary Gold was talking about. That there are Agberos. I mean, did I get your point right, Mary Gold? She was just saying there are Agberos. So if we want to solve that problem of Agberos, we have to go to where Agberos are. If you have to solve the problem of Okada people, we have to go to where they are. So you are only asking a question. Mary Gold was only giving a situation and a prescriptive advice to that situation. Now, what Merigo was saying is that she was being a Christian. No matter how we want to do it, there will always be element of violence in protest, which we cannot go against. Now, how can we solve the problem? We can solve the problem, like you said, through sensitization. It has to be continuous. But the fact that there are some elements of violence in protest does not mean that it should now outweigh the benefit of protest. Look at it. 1 day or 20 hours before protest, the government, they told us that rice will be sold for 40,000 naira. Merigo, did you hear about that?
I heard about it.
That again, 20 hours to protest, they said they are going to lift ban, or they are going to reduce tariff on importation. That's what they said. That means that there are stated benefits with protest. But as we are evolving, we keep learning from the mistakes that happened last time, and we keep improving on it. We cannot, which I agree with you at one, but we have to keep going. But that does not mean we should stick.
The thing is that we are all saying the same thing from different perspectives. And it's unfortunate that so people just come with one straight mindset. If it's not this, then it is. When it comes to the issue of the current situation of the country, one part cannot answer the question. There are several issues to it. And if you want to address the issue, we need to talk about the different aspects of the situation. I mentioned an aspect of the situation, which, excuse me, I'm not trying, I don't even expect anybody to buy my perspective.
That's what I'm telling you.
But there's nothing wrong in me saying it now. Why are you getting agitated over me saying it? I'm just trying to round up all we have said.
I'm very good at said much of what you said. That's what I'm telling you.
So then what's causing the frustration? I should not just say anything anymore.
No, I'm not saying don't say anything. I'm saying that.
Well, you're looking frustrated.
I'm not looking frustrated. What I'm telling you is that you are repeating me the good I've said. Side. It's just that you are not this bad with.
If I'm summarizing something, there will be some form of repetition in what I'm saying.
My sister, my sister, you know, say Nigeria na poverty there for people in Nigeria poor. Like we get more of poor people than the rich people. We have more of the poor people. We have more of we have more of Agbero.
In fact, we do.
We have more of Agbero in this Lekki.
Yes.
We have more of Agbero than people that pay for house.
And the reason why I said that these are people that will be tools. These are people that will be used.
How many police wants to control those people in the whole of Lagos? If they control Lekki, they will control Aja, they will control how many police? Which, I mean, there is no way that there can be a peaceful protest. There is no, that one is that, protest, sometimes people, they buy. For a country to be good, people go buy.
Sure.
That's what they call protest.
Transitioning phase.
If I want to do protest now, government will come and tell everybody to go to primary school. Why is it called protest? Why will I go to primary school? Protests, they happen so that it will affect everybody, the rich, the medium, the poor. That is why they block road. Nobody goes anywhere. They go block the whole road.
I think from that point of view, sis, the government can actually restrict the protest to a particular space, just to ensure law and order. That is allowed. The government can restrict it just to maintain law and order during the protest. People can air their view, but they will just have a meeting point where the government officials can meet with them and have a good discussion.
Mary Gold, you are action. Or there are clauses to it. You see, there are different when it comes to protest. We have the institutional, which are these lawmakers, blah, blah, of the thing. We have the associated prayer group, which are the NMA, NLC, ASU, blah, blah, of the thing. You see, they have their protest. They can convert to make their demand known because these are allies. They are
Sorry, brother. Sorry, interrupt you. I'll take my leave now. Daddy, freeze, please. All due respect. I take a bow. Sister, I need to leave. Brother, thank you for your contribution.
I want to see Bongoli. I want to see Bongoli.
Okay, I think
I've sent him request. I'm ending in 3 minutes. Make everybody just talk their own.
Bongoli. Like, I have a lot to tell Bongoli. Like, I just want to see him. Even I see him for my dream yesterday. Like,
tell him now. Tell him that thing you want to tell him. We hear.
What I'm saying regarding now is that when we are talking about this protest, they can always, start their protest anywhere because they are matured minds, they are matured people. But we now have the non-associated prayer group. These are people that they don't even have a formal affiliation with anyone. This set of people are some of those arguments you are talking about, mixing with them. Because of that, they have no choice. Government have no choice than to ensure that they coordinate them. They have a central area for them to do their best. Because if anything, if they gaslight any one of them, things can just go beyond power. So I think that's why we differ. That's why we really have a differing opinion. But I agree with you to a greater extent. Now, Daddy Freeze mentioned one thing which I want to comment on. Daddy Freeze was actually talking about the place of celebrity actually entering protest. Sincerely, any celebrity that have his or her name supposed not to attend this protest because there are different situations for current protest. It's better for them to stay neutral. They have different platforms they can also use to hear their views. Let's use Tony Abraham, for instance. Tony Abraham, she once supported this current government. And one way or the other, she has also used her social media platform to communicate. It's just that people are not listening because of the confirmation bias we have regarding her. So one thing there is that there is level to the celebrity of a thing. There are some people who say they are celebrities, but they are in the recent they are not celebrities. They only want to use protest like that. What that Prince was saying, they turn protest ground to form fear. Some people will never hear their name. They were coming. You understand? But people who had made good name. This protest is a centralized protest which does not have a face to it. The true celebrity, they can stay away from it. Now, if actually there is a face to it, I would like someone like Tony Abraham to actually associate with them. Because by associating with them, she will actually be able, to win the heart of her fans. That you can see, I went to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, we spoke, but he was not doing things, and I also joined protest. But this kind of protest is not really good for celebrities. It's better for them to enjoy the trolls and for them to keep on mode than for them to join it. And if there is any destruction...
Celebrity will not join because... some of them need opportunity. They need power. They need political powers.
Yeah.
Some of them, that they're already celebrity. Most of them end up becoming a politician. They want that fame. They want to be centralized. They don't want people to call them in future and say, "Come, now you support this one, or now you support that one." Some of them will not even put it on their platform. Not because of anything, because they know where they are going to. Make Nigeria know to you. Most of them are even looking for contracts from the same Asiwaju, from the same man. Everybody is looking for. So nobody wants to come outside and speak the truth because most of all these celebrities are even after their pockets.
No, it's wise. It's wise for them to do that.
Them are even a big brand. You can even come outside. For example, now like Obi Kubana now, like a big brand. He now comes out and talk. There's something that he will say. Government will attack in brand, attack in company. Make you pray, make you not fight government. So at this point, even if I don't think any celebrity, even if they want to come out, we come out.
They should not even come out. It does not make sense for them to come out. It's dangerous. It's better for them to stay where they are for them to come out.
And number
anyway,
two,
guys,
protest, very soon now, if governments don't do anything, they will start to loot. I am telling you the truth.
How many more days do we have of this protest? How many more days?
We can't hear you. We cannot hear you.
How many more days do we have of this protest?
9 days.
So this is just day one.
If
Yeah.
they want, it's 10 days.
Very good. They do
Now,
that one.
one
Man, I say
day
they
now,
hear.
everybody have seen as they go, to tough. 2 days, now times 2 go come outside. As we they talk like this now, boys, they plan their meeting. I'm telling you the truth. Now, why they are sending the police to go and look, protect protesters, protect all these people, go to Lekki Toll Gate, go to this one, go to that one. Boys, they plan.
Very good.
I'm telling you the truth. These are not government boys. When this thing happened in EndSARS, why police could control? There was not enough police in that place. The police people were putting their eyes in this other place, putting their eyes in this other place.
Very good.
Okay, at the end of everything, when they came to Ajah police station, Ajue, how many police people there for Ajue? How many boys come?
Very good.
This is under. I can hear you. I just want to pour out my mind. This is under protest. I don't pray for any protest, bros. I don't pray for any protest because protests they affect me. I will tell you the truth. Because at the end of everything, boys don't ever come your estate before more than 200 boys and demand for money and say if you don't give them, they will break your gates and enter. More than 200, but they demand for 1.5. They carry stick, cutlass, and on a broad daylight, not even in the night, or in the sake of protests.
Very good. Let in there. I agree with you. Have a different protest. 10 days is too for a protest. 10 days is too. What are they trying to communicate? Not communicate in 3 days. To me, it actually, things get out of 1, 2. If the government in the position to impose a curfew, I'm in total support of you. 10 days is too bad. What are they doing actually? It's enough for us to see that you were not impressed by what president. Please, can you mute? Miracle, can you mute? 10 days. 10 days is too much for this protest, honestly. If they've done up to 2 or 3 days, it's always good. That 2 days, 3 days is enough for protest. Maybe you are communicating to the president to actually hear you. So at that 10 days is is excessive. So now, if the government have done their best yesterday and they will do their best today and tomorrow, and these people, they are also telling them, to stop what they are doing, and the government invite them for dialogue, and they are not ready for it, I think I will be supporting the government if the government impose curfew, and I will also be supporting the government if the government use the constitutional power to stop that protest. 10 days does not make sense in any way. Not make any sense.
You see that constitutional power, they should not use it. I'm telling you, that is where the problem will come. Government should not use the institutional power by sending police to attack. That is when people will start buying. And when people go, they buy that.
What do you now suggest?
No, I'm telling you the truth. If they say they can do coffee, no problem. But to say they want to send military or anything to use their power, now when you go say people go they buy because the land, because people are hungry.
Very good.
As you are like this, your life is very nice. You never want to buy. They get some people we're ready to buy now. Take it or leave it.
Anyway, guys, make we end here. This matter no go end. God bless you all. Thank you so much. Femi, thank you. Bongo Lee, Marigold, Sarah, Tolu of Alaska, everybody, thank you all so much. All of you try to. Nigeria supposed to sponsor people on pilgrimage to Alaska. More go there once in a while. At least go they greet Tolu, our comrade. They there. Alaska people, we love you. They say for summer that they see snow there. It is well.
I think that if we
summer baby,
that if balance is your yabbing is top class. Thank you, sir.
Breaking news: Mrs. Linda to relocate to Alaska. Breaking news. Always keep that back of your mind. Mrs. Linda, she might not know it, but she's relocating soon to Alaska. Take care. Merry go, baby. Oh yeah, bye.
Bye-bye.
Maybe we'll go watch more TV.